Pulled into the building, a squad that looks more than ready for the game ahead of them. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Here are the five for the Raptors. Gary Trent is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Barnes in at the four. And for Milwaukee, we'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Damian Lillard out there with Beasley. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Now here's Beasley, following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Lillard misses. Here's Trent. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Beasley. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Lillard from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Quickly the pass to Barrett. Back to Quickly. Lopez over to help. 5 to shoot. They get it back. Barnes. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter.
Good work from Beasley, doing a really outstanding job making an impact on defense. You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
And one outstanding thing the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Snatched up. A second chance effort. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Raptors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Absolute heartbreak, Clark, for the Bucks last year in the postseason.
You're right, Kevin. It was a shocker to see the Bucks go down in the first round as the 1 seed. And Miami really handled them, too. Knocked them out of there in 5 games. The Heat played with a lot of energy, got contributions from a lot of different players, and key defensive stops with a balanced attack did Milwaukee in.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
And stolen by Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against the Wizards.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Jordan Warren. Bruce Brown.
Here's Barnes. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And looking now at the numbers for Lillard, coming off a terrific season. He averaged about 32 points a game last year, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, you know, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
Raptors trail by 6. Barnes kicks to Barrett. And the 3 off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Kicks it down to Middleton. The Bucks working the ball around. Lillard looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Giannis dunks it down.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up. He knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
To me, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he makes the first.
And, you know, such a fierce competitor. Lillard can score from anywhere on the court, and there's no one you'd rather give the ball to with the game on the line.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Milwaukee. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Olynyk. 11 points last game. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after the Raptors pick up 2. Loads of pairs. Giannis taking flight.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, Trent finds quickly.
Trent Jr.
Now here's Barrett. Driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Lillard against Barnes. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. Bucks number 1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Toronto. Here's Trent. Pirtle trying to get open.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Lillard, the pass to Lopez. It's hauled in by Trent.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris Middleton is a huge part of the Bucks' offensive attack. Giannis says we need him to be aggressive, taking over games. And asked whether down the stretch he needed to be the one to take over, Giannis says, nah, I trust this guy to death. If he wants the ball, he gets it. Simple as that. Kevin?
You're so right, David. The trust factor is definitely there. Hey, thanks for the report. Here's Lillard. The Raptors getting the bucket. To the paint. To halt the run.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Quickly with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And Middleton with the block. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Barrett against Lillard. Clock at 6. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Raptors lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Smiles on your face, Brooke. Thanks for the time.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. For Toronto, the first quarter was not an easy one. They wasted no time putting themselves in a difficult situation, having some issues at both ends of the floor, and falling behind by 8 points by the time the period came to a close. They were much more effective once. And that's going to do it for...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Scotty Barnes. Gary Trent is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Purtle, and it's Barrett at the 3 slot.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
If the keys to your offense are in Lillard's hands, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Check out how well he runs the pick and roll there. That's just a perfect way to play.
Oh, gee, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Out to the wing. 3-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
First trip to the line for him here.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Trent. 3-pointer, Lillard. Here's Giannis. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Beasley against Quickly. The rebound by the Bucks. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Pass to Lillard. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the third.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And the Raptors call time here.
defense, here come your forward.
Well, there's no lack of range in this. The leading three-point shooters among the ranks of the NBA's big men the last month. Scotty Barnes, number 1. Second is Kelly Olynyk. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Here's Lillard, and it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Three-quarters of play in a close game here. Toronto ahead, leading by a point. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
34.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
On your feet, fans.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Damian Lillard out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And the dunk by Lopez.
Nice job that time. Really an excellent job from Lopez to find the right angle to get the feed off the pick and roll.
And so here's Toronto. A 2-point game. Barnes with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Barnes dishes to Pirtle. And it's sent back by Lopez. The kick out to Barnes. They shoot again. Again, Toronto.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Lillard against Barnes. Lillard outside. Floats it up for Giannis. No good. Shot missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And, guys, all about hard work from this point on. As they worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Raptors leading by 4. And here is Quickly. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Three-pointer Lillard. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Count that one. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of games.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Scotty Barnes.
Tell you what, he was terrific at executing down low tonight. Got whatever he wanted.
Oh, wow!
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Raptors.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
Big bucket plus the free throw, making this a one-possession game.
Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
Toronto leading by 3. Here's Barrett. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Bucks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Muscle Antetokounmpo has added over time, really helping him when he faces contact like that from the defense.
Trent with the wide open look. Trifecta.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Barrett, no good.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
They get the rebound. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Toronto, R.J. Barrett.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Lillard, right side, takes the 3. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Somebody really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
2 shots.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Lillard. And Pirtle pulls it down. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Stolen by Quickly. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough